Today we're diving into one of the most popular U.S. coins ever minted, the Kennedy half-dollar. At first glance, it might just look like a 50-cent piece. But did you know that certain Kennedy half-dollars can be surprisingly valuable depending on their mint mark, condition, and rarity? In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know, from common circulation coins to rare collector's pieces that can sell for serious money. So before you spend or sell your half-dollars, make sure you watch this first. You might be holding something much more valuable than you think. Let's get started. First up, the Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, and it quickly became one of the most recognized coins in United States history, as people felt an emotional connection to the design, and began saving the coin as a tribute. Rather than using it in everyday transactions, by the time 1971 arrived, the composition of the Kennedy half-dollar had already changed, because earlier versions contained silver, but rising silver prices forced the United States Mint to remove silver from regular circulation coins, and instead use a copper-nickel-clad composition, which made the 1971 coin the first year of the new standard issue without silver for circulation. The 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was produced at multiple mint locations, including Philadelphia and Denver, and the Denver mint coins are identified by the D mint mark, which appears on the obverse side just below the truncation of Kennedy's neck, making it easy for collectors to identify its origin. Even though millions of 1971 D Kennedy half-dollars were minted, many of them did not circulate heavily, because half-dollars were already becoming less common in everyday use, which means a significant number of coins remained in relatively preserved condition. Compared to other denominations, the design of the coin remained consistent with earlier issues featuring a left-facing portrait of John F. Kennedy on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparro, displays the presidential seal with a heraldic eagle holding arrows, and an olive branch symbolizing strength and peace. Collectors often pay close attention to the condition of a 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar, because coins that have been kept in old condition with minimal wear or natural toning can stand out significantly compared to heavily circulated examples, and this difference preservation plays a major role in determining value. One of the unique features of the 1971 D coin is its place in transition history, because it represents the early years of clad coinage in the United States, which marked a major shift away from precious metal coins. And this historical context adds an extra layer of interest for collectors. Another important feature is the strike quality, because Denver minted coins sometimes show stronger details in the hair above Kennedy's and in the eagle feathers on the reverse, and collectors look for coins with sharp details and minimal marks to classify them as higher-grade specimens. Errors and varieties can also make certain 1971 D Kennedy half-dollars more valuable, such as double die features, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. And these unusual characteristics can turn an otherwise common coin into a highly sought-after collectible in the market. The current market value of a typical 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar in circulated condition is usually around $1 to $2 depending on demand and condition, while uncirculated examples can range from $5 to $15, with higher-grade coins reaching significantly more. Coins graded in mint state condition by professional grading services can achieve prices from $20 up to $50 or more, especially if they display strong luster, minimal contact marks, and attractive eye appeal, which are key factors for serious collectors. Rare high-grade examples, especially those graded MS67 or higher, can command prices in the hundreds of dollars, because such coins are extremely difficult to find due to minor imperfections that occurred during the minting and handling process. Another factor influencing value is toning, because some 1971 D coins develop beautiful natural color patterns over time, and collectors often pay premium prices for coins with unique rainbow or golden toning that enhances visual appeal. The popularity of the Kennedy half-dollar series continues to grow as new collectors enter the hobby and begin exploring coins from different eras, and the 1971 D issue stands as an affordable, yet historically significant entry point for those interested in United States coinage. In conclusion, the 1971 D Kennedy half-dollar may appear common at first glance, but its historical importance, unique transition to clad composition, and potential for high-grade rarity make it an exciting coin to search for and collect in today's market, where values can range from a few dollars to hundreds, depending on condition and special features. Next up, the Kennedy half-dollar is one of the most recognized coins in United States history, and it was first introduced in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. And the nation wanted to honor his legacy in a way that would be remembered for generations. And this coin quickly became a symbol of respect and remembrance for a beloved leader. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is part of the later copper-nickel clad series, which replaced the earlier silver versions, and by this time the coin was no longer made with precious silver, but it still carried strong historical and collector appeal because of the connection to President Kennedy and the cultural importance attached to the design. This coin was minted in multiple locations, including the Denver Mint, which is identified by the D mint mark, and coins from Denver are often collected separately because mint marks can influence rarity and value depending on the year and the production. Numbers which varied between different mint facilities. The design of the Kennedy half-dollar features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse side, and this design was created by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse side displays a heraldic eagle designed by Frank Gasparo. And these artistic details give the coin a bold and patriotic appearance that collectors admire. The 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar is not considered extremely rare in general circulation, but when found in fine condition or better, it can still attract collectors, especially those building complete date and mint mark sets, and condition plays a very important role in determining how desirable the coin becomes. Fine condition refers to a coin that shows moderate wear, but still retains clear details of the design. And in such a condition, the Kennedy portrait remains visible, and the eagle design on the reverse still shows structure, even though some finer details may be worn down from circulation over time. One unique feature of the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is its composition, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel layered over a pure copper core, and this gives the coin its distinctive color and durability compared to earlier silver coins. Another interesting aspect is that the coin was not widely circulated in everyday transactions, because by the 1970s, half-dollars were already becoming less common in daily use, and many people chose to save them rather than spend them, which means a good number of these coins survived in collectible condition. Collectors also appreciate the historical context of the early 1970s, which was a period of economic change in the United States, including shifts away from silver coinage. And this adds an extra layer of significance to coins like the 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar. The value of this coin in today's market depends heavily on its condition and whether it has any unique characteristics such as strong strike quality or minimal wear, and coins in fine condition are generally valued higher than heavily circulated examples, but still remain affordable for beginner collectors. As of today, the market value of a 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar in fine condition can range from a few dollars up to around $10 depending on demand and the specific quality of the coin, and exceptionally well-preserved examples may fetch slightly higher prices. Coins that are uncirculated or graded by professional services can reach even higher values, and collectors are always looking for coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and minimal marks, which can significantly increase the price compared to standard circulated coins. Another factor that can increase value is error varieties such as doubled dies or striking errors, although these are rare for this particular year. But if discovered, they can dramatically raise the worth of the coin and make it highly desirable among serious collectors. The Kennedy half-dollar continues to hold a special place in American coin collecting, and even coins like the 1973 D, which are not extremely rare, still carry historical importance and collectible appeal that keeps them relevant in the hobby today. In conclusion, the 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar is a fascinating piece of American history, with unique features, a strong connection to a significant historical figure, and a modest but meaningful market value, making it an excellent addition to any coin collection, especially for those who appreciate both history and numismatics. Next up, Kennedy half-dollar from the year 1974 is one of the most interesting coins in United States modern numismatics. It belongs to the long-running series that started after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, and it continues to attract collectors from all around the world. This coin was produced by the United States Mint during a time of economic change and shifting coin production standards. It reflects the history of American currency in the mid-1970s, when silver content had already been removed from circulating half-dollars, and the focus was more on copper-nickel composition. The 1974 issue is part of the clad series, which means it does not contain silver like earlier half-dollars from the 1960s. This makes it different from the original Kennedy half-dollars, and it marks an important transition in United States coinage history. Coins from 1974, without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The absence of a mint mark simply indicates the location of production, and it is not unusual, however, collectors often study these coins closely to identify special varieties or high-grade examples. One of the key points that makes certain 1974 half dollars interesting today is the condition of the coin when it is preserved in uncirculated condition. It means the coin has never been used in everyday transactions and still retains its original mint luster. Uncirculated examples can sometimes show sharper details and stronger visual appeal compared to circulated coins. This makes them more desirable for collectors who focus on quality and eye appeal, rather than just face value or common circulation pieces. The design of the coin features President John F. Kennedy on the front side and the presidential seal on the reverse side. The design was created as a tribute, and it remains one of the most recognized designs in American coin history in terms of rarity. The 1974 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar is not considered extremely rare in general circulation. However, certain high-grade specimens and special era varieties can become significantly more valuable in the collector's market. The current market value of a standard circulated 1974 half dollar is usually close to its face value, but uncirculated coins, especially those with strong mint state grades, can sell for higher amounts depending on demand and grading. Some professionally graded coins in top condition can reach values from several dollars to higher ranges when collectors compete for premium quality. Examples: the grading service and eye appeal play a major role in determining final price. Rare variations such as mint errors or exceptional strike quality can increase the value significantly. Collectors often search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual minting characteristics that make a coin unique. The historical background of this coin connects to the post-silver era of United States coinage, when the government shifted away from precious metal content and focused on mass production for everyday use. This transition is important in understanding its place in history. During the 1970s, coin collecting also became more popular among the public, and the Kennedy half dollar became a favorite because of its emotional connection to American history and the legacy of President Kennedy. Today, collectors study these coins not only for value, but also for historical significance and preservation of American minting tradition. The 1974 issue represents a stable yet meaningful part of that ongoing series. In conclusion, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without mint mark in uncirculated condition is a respected collectible coin. While it may not always be extremely rare, it holds steady interest in the market and continues to attract collectors due to its history, design, and potential premium value in high-grade condition. Next up, Introduction to Kennedy half dollar from year 1978 with D-mint mark. This video explores a United States coin that continues to attract collectors and investors. The coin is known as Kennedy half dollar, and it carries historical importance and collector interest. The focus is on the 1978 issue produced at Denver Mint, identified by D-mint mark. Many collectors study this coin for condition, rarity, and long-term value in market. Today, history and background of Kennedy half dollar series. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced after the death of President John F. Kennedy. The United States Mint created this coin to honor his legacy and national impact. It replaced the Franklin half dollar and became a symbol of remembrance and respect. The design features John F. Kennedy on the obverse side and presidential seal on reverse side. By 1978, the coin had already been in circulation for over a decade with strong public recognition. Production year 1978. Significance: the year 1978 is part of late silver era transition period for United States coinage. By this time, half dollars were no longer widely used in daily commerce. Most coins were saved by collectors or stored in bank rolls rather than circulated heavily. The Denver Mint produced large quantities marked with D-mint mark for distribution, even though production was high. Many examples in high-grade condition are harder to find today. Design features of 1978 Kennedy half dollar. The obverse design shows detailed portrait of President Kennedy facing left. The inscriptions include United States of America and Liberty, and In God We Trust. The reverse shows the presidential eagle with shield and olive branch and arrows. The design represents peace and strength and national unity themes. The coin has strong visual appeal for collectors due to its classic design and detailed metal composition and physical characteristics. The 1978 Kennedy half dollar is made of copper nickel-clad composition. It contains no silver, unlike earlier issues from the 1960s. The outer layers are nickel, and the core is copper, giving durability and shine. The coin has standard weight and diameter used for half dollar series. This composition allowed mass production while maintaining appearance quality D-mint mark importance. The D-mint mark indicates production at Denver, United States. Mint facility coins from Denver often have strong strike quality depending on production. Batch collectors often compare D-mint mark coins with Philadelphia Mint issues. Mint mark location is on the obverse side near the date area. This small letter plays a big role in identification and collecting. Value condition and grading importance. Condition is one of the most important factors in coin value. A nice condition 1978 Kennedy $half shows minimal wear and strong detail. Coins graded in uncirculated condition have higher demand among collectors. Professional grading services evaluate surface luster, strike quality, and preservation. Higher grade examples can significantly increase market value compared to circulated coins. Rarity and availability. In market, the 1978 Kennedy $half is not considered rare in general circulation terms. However, high-grade uncirculated examples with strong eye appeal are less common. Many coins were stored in rolls, so availability is still relatively high. True rarity comes from exceptional condition, and certified high-grade examples. Collectors often seek perfect-looking coins for registry sets and collections. Market value in dollars. Overview. Most circulated 1978 Kennedy $half have modest value. Close to face value uncirculated examples can range from a few dollars to higher depending on grade. Certified high-grade coins can reach higher prices in collector markets. Value depends heavily on condition, mint state, quality, and buyer demand. Market trends show stable interest rather than extreme price spikes. Collector demand and interest. Collectors of United States coins include Kennedy $half in core collections. The historical connection to President Kennedy increases emotional value. Many collectors build complete date sets, including Denver Mint versions. Demand increases when coins show strong luster and sharp strike details. Online auctions and coin shows are common places for trading unique features. Of this coin, the 1978 issue represents later production phase of Kennedy $half series. It reflects transition away from silver composition to clad metal technology. The design remains unchanged, preserving original artistic vision from early 1960s. The D-mint mark adds regional production identity for collectors. Its combination of history and design makes it a steady collector coin investment perspective. While not a high speculation coin, it is stable. Collector base. High-grade certified coins may hold or slowly increase value over time. Investment interest is strongest in mint state examples. Long-term collectors often focus on condition rarity rather than raw circulation. Coins. Proper storage and certification can help preserve value. How to identify valuable examples. Look for strong mint luster and minimal surface scratches. Check strike detail on hair and eagle design elements. Certified grading labels help confirm authenticity and condition level. Coins without wear and strong shine are more desirable. Even small differences in grade can affect price significantly. Storage and preservation tips. Coins should be stored in protective holders to avoid damage. Avoid direct handling with fingers to prevent surface marks. Stable temperature and dry environment help preserve condition. Certified slabs provide best long-term protection for valuable pieces. Proper care ensures coin retains maximum collector value. Conclusion and final thoughts. The 1978 Kennedy $half with D-mint mark remains an important collectible coin. Its value depends on condition, rarity, and collector demand in market. While common in circulation, high-grade examples stand out to collectors. The coin represents American history and tribute to President Kennedy. It continues to hold steady interest among numismatics enthusiasts worldwide. Thanks for watching.